So we got Mr. Disqualified here, who disqualifies all the girls on all the dating shows.
Your name? My name is Gab. Hey.
I put my balloon because I don't have any attraction for her, and so therefore I had to disqualify her.
Hello.
He has more to disqualify.
And the reason why I pop is simple. I'm not really attracted to her physically. If I'm not sexually attracted to you, yeah, that's a no. So I have to disqualify her.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Taisha.
Okay.
The reason why I keep my balloon on pop is because I wanted to hear her out, but I don't deal with women that don't like me, therefore I have to disqualify her.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Danielle.
Red flag.
And my red flag will be, I have a hard head.
All right.
That's it.
All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, first of all, I wanted to hear her out. She have a great energy and beautiful smile. The golden rule, never deal with a woman who don't like you. So therefore, she's disqualified.
Because he is a French-speaking Canadian who think he all... No, I'm just playing. What's up? So, okay, he was on Pop the Balloon. How the hell
Yes.
we meet? You commented on something I posted, and then we slid into each other's DMs, and we've been flirting and talking and shit. Hey,
Right.
we're here.
So,
So what's up? Introduce yourself to the people. Tell people about why you disqualify. We're going to get into why you disqualifying everybody and all that in a minute. But go ahead.
right. So, my name is Jay. I'm 32 years old. I'm the disqualifier. And the reason why I call myself that is simple. Is because I understand that when a woman really like a guy, she will follow his lead. She will show that she's into him sexually, and everything will go smooth and easy. If it's not like that, she don't want to listen to me. She don't want to follow my lead. Right? She giving me resistance. She's disqualified because she has to be qualified to deal with me, right? And when I see those signs, I have to disqualify her because it's going to lead drama. It's going to lead to drama, bullshit that I don't need, So it's all about alignment. And I'm just looking for the woman that align with me. That's it.
Okay. So right now, are your balls tight or lanky right now? Your balls.
Funny question. Say, lanky.
They lanky. Okay, they lanky. So okay, so you didn't bust a nut recently.
Honestly, I do, but I'm very resistant. It takes me a lot of time to come when I'm having sex. So if I do, it's because I want to, and it takes me a lot of time. But when I want to have to bust, then I just do it.
Well, I just bust like 3 nuts before this call. You remember when I texted you and I said, let's push it back an hour? Well, I was getting ready to bust a nut, and I was horny, so I need to bust a nut. And I get a little sleepy after that. And so I was like, that's why it wasn't that big of a deal. He was like, nah, my schedule won't allow me to push back. It'd have been cool because it wasn't nothing pressing. But I had wanted to bust a nut. So I was watching some porn, and I bust like 2 or 3 nuts. The nuts was kind of weak, but I still liked it. So if I had balls, they would be like yours, lanky, deflated right now, because I definitely just busted a nut, like 3 nuts.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. And I think it's a good thing to bust nuts, because you need to relax, you need to feel calm and feel happy. And then that's the best natural way to feel that way. So there's nothing wrong with that. Any way you do it, either it's porn or with somebody else, you're good to go, baby. I don't judge anything.
You got a good mouth. It looks like you eat a very good buns and labia. You got the good labia lips.
Yeah, you don't play around very well. Well, to be honest with you, I'm very selective about the women that I'm eating out. Very, very selective. Like I don't eat every girl. I really have to be attracted to that woman for me to want to do it. And buns, I did once in my life, to be honest with you. Once.
That's right. You met me. We're going to get you together with that. We're going to get you right. We're going to get you right. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you qualify for that, baby, no, why not?
But you got a good mouth. It looked like I have a good time with your mouth. I be looking at people's mouth, I get it from my father. I get it from my daddy. So, number one, my dad, the reason why people like my mouth, I have my father's mouth. My mama mouth is all right, but my daddy got the big ass lips and the perfect teeth. No shade to my mama. But, her teeth are all right, but my daddy did that. And so my daddy always made fun of people's mouths. So the reason why I talk shit about people all the time is because of my daddy. So my daddy used to always be like, look at his mouth, missing an eye tooth. If you're missing an eye tooth, the side tooth, he talk about you. If you got plaque in your mouth, he talk about you. So I've been trained to look at people's mouth. So that's why before I like meeting man in person, like me, you met online. Okay, cool. That's why I wanted to FaceTime so I could look. Well, I looked at your teeth already on your page. I've been looking at people's mouth because I like to kiss and I like my pussy head.
Yeah.
I don't have time for you to be giving me, bacterial infections and stuff like that because your mouth ain't right. So, and I like to slide my man down. So I don't have time for your mouth ain't right. But you got a good mouth. You got a good color on your mouth. The teeth are white. I didn't see anything growing around the root, around the gums of the mouth. I ain't see none of that. I look like you floss, you take care of shit, and I feel like your breath don't stink. That's what you're giving. So
thank you so much for that. I mean, I believe that hygiene is key. If you don't have good hygiene, it's not good for either the man and the woman, right? And I can tell you do know what you're looking for, you know what you like in a man. So I like to hear that. That's cool.
I can say other stuff I like about you. I like your cheekbones. See, I have a face fetish. So
okay, you have a face fetish.
I do.
Yeah. Talk to me about that.
In my book, All Three in Me, I talk about a fetish that I have for men's faces. So as we talked about in the DM, it's no need in acting like physical appearance is not like the number one thing. I don't care what nobody say. Because if you don't like the way a motherfucker look,
yeah,
it's not gonna be nothing romantic. So let's just cut the shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's gonna be, if you are ugly and you're nice, you're gonna be a friend or a business partner. But I'm not gonna be fucking on you if I don't like the way you look. And the same thing to me. If I'm not your type, please go. Don't even try with me. Don't do me no favors. So I like the way your face is made. You have high cheekbones.
Thank you. I'm God's favorite.
Well, I'm not God's favorite because I don't have no goddamn high cheekbones.
No, you're very beautiful. You're my type on this. I like the way you look. I like the lips. I like that body, You have a lot of meat. You know what I'm saying? My hands like to play around. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, no, you're a goddess. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Well, thank you. No, I receive all of that, but I don't have the high cheek. I have a rounder face. You have a more.
I like my women with round faces. Like I realized that all the women that I really like, I've been in a relationship with, that I deal with for a long time, they always had similar faces attributes. So,
That is funny because all my men got your face. The most of them now. Not all of them.
Yeah.
But
well, that's a good thing.
If I lined up my men, they have high cheekbones normally. It's just something about a man with that facial structure. Like, it just makes me want to be, it just does something to me. It is a fetish. The reason why I call it a fetish is because it turns me on in a more intense way, right? It's like, okay, some people that's why I say it's a fetish. Like, I want to like kiss the face and lick the face and be all on a man's face that I love. Like, I can't really control it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to straddle my man and be all up on his face. It can be a little weird. Like, you may have to, like, that's why I have to warn men. Like, I had to warn you, like, if I like your face, I just want to lick it and shit. And
makes sense.
Kind of like how if somebody got a foot fetish, they want to lick it, they want to lick some toes. I like to lick my man's face and sniff it and worship it and touch it with my hands. I have a whole thing, and it's really a weakness because if I like your face, it's hard for me to win arguments with you because I'm gonna just lose because like you look good, so I can't argue with you because you look good. You know what I'm saying? And so
as it should.
So it's annoying. It's kind of like if you a titty man. If you argue, I'm just gonna pull my titties out and I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So with you, your face is always out. So I lose all the time.
Yeah. For women, I think it's normal. If you really like the guy, it's normal. But for a man, even though she look good, if she doesn't have a good behavior, you have to check her. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, we're gonna get to behavior, and we're gonna get to behaviors and all that now. But we're gonna start off this motherfucking conversation shallow than motherfucker. We're gonna be shallow on this goddamn phone call because I'm on the first beginning part. Then we're gonna get into all of the deep shit and all that. We're gonna get deep and all that later. Right now, we're gonna be shallow. Another thing I like about your lips is I got big lips too. It's kind of hard to kiss men with smaller lips.
Yeah.
With smaller lips. Like, I've had dudes whose lips are like, I'd be like, I feel like I'm sucking their face off.
Yeah. I feel you on that. That's why I like women with big lips too, because they can do miracles. I mean, I believe so, until they prove me wrong. But anyways, they can do miracles, and it's the same feeling because I have lips. She has good lips, just like yours. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting.
Do you do speak French? So do you like to French kiss?
Yeah, I do like to French kiss. I like that. Especially when I really like the girl for real. I'm a freaky ass motherfucker. So it comes with being It comes with giving French kisses, neck kisses, and more. You know what I'm saying? So hell yeah, I like to do that. Have you ever got some French kiss before?
Have I been French kissed before?
Yeah.
Well, of course. I mean, who hasn't French kissed? You know, I love to kiss. I'm a very affectionate person, period. So I want to kiss all the time. I want to kiss. I want to touch. I want to sit on your lap. I'm a touchy feely bitch. I want to be like on you. You know what I'm saying? I can't help myself. If
I
I
like
like
that.
you. Now, if
I
I
like that.
don't like you, I'm not doing that. But if I like you, I'm doing that. I'm very easy to read.
Mhm.
If I'm not touching you and I don't really like you like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's just the truth. But some people just aren't into being affectionate like that. Just in general, whether they like you or not, they're not like touchy feely. I can't relate to that, and I can't really be with a nigga like that. Like I need you to be like on me, even if it don't have to be like obnoxious all the time. Even though I do love obnoxious affection, but it can be just a simple thing like in the car, hand on the leg. That's simple.
Mhm.
You don't have to be nothing crazy, but I like that. I remember because I think me and you, did we talk about love languages in the DM? I think we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did we did talk about that. I remember that.
So when I remember I was living in Cape Town, South Africa, and there was this dude who was in the middle of doing he was doing like an active service for me. He was like trying very hard to find a club or a place for us to go that I would like. But I was pouting the whole time because he wasn't touching me. I'm like, oh, I'm like, okay, I'm happy you doing that, but why you not touching me though? Why you not holding my hand? What are you doing? So anyway, it's very important to me, and I can be a little bit of a brat if you ain't touching me enough.
I can tell you're very intense, but it's a good thing because you know what you want. You know what you want. And honestly, if somebody is attracted to you, they're gonna want to touch you. That's just part of human nature. If they don't like you, they're not gonna be touchy with you around you and stuff like that because they don't like you. I believe it's the same for everybody.
Mm-hmm. So you say you a freak. So define a freak, because you didn't say that a couple times in these DMs. Y'all we've been DMing pretty much every day since we met like a couple weeks ago, just talking to each other, getting to know each other. So you said a couple times you a freaky ass nigga. Define that. What is that?
For me, a freaky ass nigga is a nigga that want to get freaky with a girl that really like him, and that he find pleasure and pleasing her because pleasing her make him feel satisfied, you know? So I like to do things sexually in a specific way, right? Where I get pleasure by satisfying the girl that I'm having sex with. So it could be anything. It could be like smooth, or it can be raw, it can be rough, whatever. Whatever things I have in my mind, I'm going to do it to satisfy her because satisfying her makes me feel satisfied. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not one of those guys that will only think about myself when it comes to sex, and then like the girl, I don't give a fuck about her. You know, like I do want to think about her. I believe that I have to assist her to climax, assist her to come to squirt, whatever, right? And when she reached that level, this is where I'm like, yeah, I did my job real good, you know. And I do like to give a lot of her AK-47, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't know that shit. You don't know that shit yet. You don't know.
Yeah, what you talking about? The goddamn AK-7 and 47, the banana clip. What is
You're
that?
about to
Give me
find
more of
out.
that. What you talking about?
Well, the AK-47 is like a move that I do, right, for a woman where I go like deep, hard, and fast, you know? It's like the AK-47, you know, the AK-47, like the machine gun and shit, you know? Like it penetrates you really hard and strong to the point where like just one bullet you can die. But that's what I do to women, you know what I'm saying? And after that, trust me, like they can't do shit anymore. But I'm a man of action, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of men can talk a lot, say a bunch of shit, but when it comes to the business, they don't do shit. Me, I'm more for men of action, but I'm just giving you little ideas, you know what I'm saying?
Well, look, I'm horny as fuck. Okay, I'm horny as hell. So all of this is getting me riled up. Okay, my hormones have been raging for a while. I told you I ain't been getting no dick. So sometimes I'm cool, and other days I'm a horny motherfucker. Okay,
But
so I'm horny right now. I've been horny for the past 5 days. People been playing with my emotions and shit. So my ass is just like, so you say all that, I'm just like, let me get to Montreal tonight, bitch. I'm just okay. All right. So what you
you
said?
want
What?
to experience that. You want to experience the AK-47 treatment. I get it.
Oh
I get it.
Lord. Okay. So now I have to say, what you described, you just sound like a man who likes sex. You didn't describe a freak. A freak is not what you described. You described somebody who likes to sex and likes to please. So do you have any fetishes?
That's a good question. I don't think there's any fetishes that come to my mind right now, but honestly, for now, no, because I did them all, honestly. I had threesomes in the library. I had sex in the church.
Ooh, I like the sex in the church.
Oh yeah, this is the best thing ever. I was doing my prayer and I was taking her doggy style, and then I put the Bible on her back, reading the Bible, praying and stuff, because having sex is God work, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing the God work at church, you know what I'm saying? So I did that. I had sex with a woman with her hijab clothes and everything, you know, like Muslim shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I did. Oh hell yeah, I did that. You know, what else? I had sex in the middle of the streets in downtown in the night, you know what I'm saying? Like King Nazar, you know? So I was doing that. What else? I mean, at the on the plane too. So honestly, for now, I don't have any new, how can I say that? You were saying new, like, what again? I don't have anything new for now, let's see, but it might come over the time. It might come over the time.
No, I like a lot of shit you said. You know, I love wild men. I love wild men who don't give a fuck. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't
Like
give
when
a
they
flying
come,
shit.
and I can tell that about you, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for no tight ass nigga all stiff and shit. And I like niggas who don't give a fuck. So I do like the church thing. Now I would do it because I just like to be disrespectful to the church. Now your shit may be different, but I like religion. So okay, so if I had to give you some fetishes as someone who knows about fetishes, as a trained phone sex operator who's been being a phone sex operator for years and made a lot of money in the industry and who just knows about that and train people to do the same, you have you seem to be an exhibitionist. You like to do shit with the possibility of getting caught, like all the stuff you just said, public places and stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's a fetish. And you may have some religious blasphemy in there because like you fucking with the hijabs, you in the mosque with the hijabs, and
Yeah.
you at the tabernacle throwing down balls and stuff. So you may
Exactly.
have a little religious blasphemy in there and some
I
exhibition.
do. Honestly, I do, because now my goal is to do it in a mosque. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I do want to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay,
yeah,
so
I do.
can we do it? I come to Montreal, we can go to a mosque and do something freaky.
Hey, hell yeah, baby, I'm down for that. You already know.
I love it. You do. Oh my god, I just love. I love it. Okay, I like you more than I did like 5 minutes ago. Really, I do. Like I love it. I love that shit. I would be with the shits. Let's go to all of them. I will go in there, dress up like a Jehovah's Witness, catch the Holy Ghost, and
That's
be
it.
playing with your motherfucking dick right there while they preaching. I don't give a fuck. And then I'll fuck this as soon as I can. Soon wherever we can. Man, I would do that shit, man. Like, what's up?
As you
That's
should.
fun.
Yeah.
What's
As
up?
you
I don't
should.
give a fuck. Let's go to the Catholic. Let's go to the motherfucking to mass.
Anyway.
Let's go to the motherfucking goddamn me to with Jehovah's Witnesses and shit. Let's do all of it. I'm gonna have the fucked up shoes on with the no style, maybe. You know the Pentecostals, be dressing all fucked up shit. I'm gonna go dressing fucked up. I will motherfucking play the part.
Hell yeah.
I'll
I'm
get up
done with
there and
that.
give a testimony about how Jesus done saved. I do all of that with your dick juice on my lips. I would do all of that and go and hug and kiss the pastor and have him have a little dick juice on his face, bitch. What's up? I'll do that shit tonight. I love it.
As it should. As it should. You already know. You understand your assignment. I like that. That's cool.
I would do that shit. So I love that. I love that quality in you. The wildness. I also love how you wait. I don't want to say I want to segment to that right now. I'm just gonna go into another topic. But I'm gonna talk about my fetishes. So I already have the face fetish, and then I do like to be sensually dominated. So I do like that. I like when men tell me like how they want me to suck their dick or tell me what they want me to do to them. Like I do like to be dominated sensually. I'm a switch, so I can be dominant and submissive in the bedroom. It just depends. It depends on what we're doing. Like, I can play both roles. If you want me to beat your ass, cuss you out, tell you ain't nothing but a faggot, motherfucking bitch with a nipple dick, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no judgment. I really don't have any judgment about whatever your fetishes are. I don't care what your fetishes are. Like, a man can tell me he want to be pegged. He want his ass ate. He want to fuck a tranny. I don't care. I don't have any hang-ups about fetishes. I really don't. A man could even be bisexual for me. I don't care. I don't have that judgment around sexuality. Whatever floats your boat, and if you want to experience new pleasures, then I would be a person to help you experience that new pleasure, even if I'm not into it. And that's when we're going to get into non-monogamy and monogamy. This kind of goes into it because it doesn't really matter to me. Like you could tell me, hey, I really want to fist a girl. I never put my whole fist in a bitch pussy before. I just want to Mike Tyson a bitch pussy. You're never going to put your fist in my pussy ever. But I will find you a Russian, but them Russians and Europeans, them the ones that be doing them white bitches. I will find you somebody white or something. I find you somebody, and I will watch you fist her, because you shouldn't go your life without your fetish met, because
Exactly.
I'm not into it. Like that's selfish and unrealistic. So therefore, even if I'm not into it, I do it. But the things I've done, I mean, I've pissed on a dude before. I don't have a pissing fetish. But if you into it, whatever, nigga, I mean, what's up? You know, where you want me to pee at? I can try to work on my aim and get you together. You know what I'm saying? I've done, this dude wanted my pussy to be dirty. So therefore I like worked hard to get my pussy to stink. It's kind of hard to get my pussy to stink, but I tried. You know, I like worked out and I like didn't take a shower for like 2 days, and I was just starting my period. And he was like, and he wanted to eat it. And I'm like, okay, you can eat my pussy, whatever.
You're
Like,
very open-minded. You're very, very, very open-minded. That's crazy. Wow. I like the fact that you're open-minded though. Those are not the things that I would do, but you being open-minded like that, yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's really cool.
Because it doesn't matter to me. Whatever you into, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll do it. If you into role plays, whatever, like it doesn't really matter to me. Let me see, what other fetish stuff have I done? I've done, like, I'm not into like the flogger and getting spanked and shit. I don't really like it, but I have done it just to try it. But I didn't really like it like that. It's not really my thing.
You like to be spanked? You don't like to be spanked?
Okay, you can spank me, but not in the same spot over and over again. Like,
Because you have a badass, so like I do like to spank and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to deal with that.
Okay, you can do that. But like, I'm talking about like something, when I say spanking, I mean people like to be spanked for like extended amounts of time, like just got a paddle and you just beating a bitch ass with a paddle, like for like I'm not.
Yeah. That's too much. That's too much.
Yeah, I don't need all that. It's because it's gonna hurt and I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna turn around and start swinging on your ass, and then it's no longer sexy. So for me, I feel like it need, like, you know, you can spank. I don't care about you spanking my ass. That's fine. I ate a dude ass one time. I ate a nigga ass two times.
Yeah.
No, I ate ass a couple of times. You know, if I really fuck with you, I may eat your ass. If I'm just horny and you got that energy, I might do it. But it's nothing that I particularly have a fetish for doing. I like a nigga do it to me, but I did that one time. I'm similar to you as far as fucking anywhere. We already talked about that. I don't really care where it is. I like the thrill. And I just like just on site. I don't care where we at. Like, you know, I'm like a nigga. I'm always thinking about pussy. So if I like you, I'm gonna be trying to fuck. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna be trying to fuck.
Yeah, that's normal. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's how it should be, because you like the guy. If you don't like him, you're not gonna want to have sex with him. And that's all I need to know from a girl. That's why, for me, sex should happen on the first or second date. If it doesn't happen, I'm out. I don't play around. You're not gonna make me wait. No, you got them 2-3 dates. The fuck? Why? Like, that means your pussy's trash, or you don't like me. Choose. You know what I'm saying? But me already made my choice. So by the second date, if sex is not happening, you're disqualified. That's it. Because I don't wait for sex.
We talked about this. Okay, so we talked about this in the DM. So what I was telling him, okay, so let's give some context to the conversation. So I do not disagree with him. I mean, I actually, okay, it's nuanced, but generally speaking, I agree. I want to fuck the dude as soon as possible to see what category I'm going to put him in. See, it's not about really him and how he feels. It's about me. So I need to see, okay, if the dick good, I'm going to give more energy to this. If the dick whack, then I'm going to see what I'm going to do. I have to decide if I'm going to try to train you and get you together, or if I'm just going to say, put him in the friend zone. I need to see what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to see, I need to know what we doing. I need to see, okay, am I, because me and you talking about seeing each other and you all in another country. Okay, I need to see if I'm coming back or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to see. So I do understand that, you know. So let's take it back. So we were talking, because I was telling him that I haven't had sex in a year. If you in my intimate circle, if you a dude I'm talking to, you notice, you know, I've told dudes this. I told him that, and I have my reasons, and it's neither here nor there. I have my reasons why I haven't been. Okay, I'll make it quick. I've been on an herbal journey, cleansing and shit. And that's like very taxing on my body. I didn't really feel like fucking for a while because there's just a lot going on with that. And number two, I'm looking for a certain energy. So with me, though I hear you, though I understand you, though I like you, I would only have sex when I wanted to. And that could mean, I don't know what that means. That could mean the first day, second day, that can mean whatever. But I'm looking for a certain feeling. I'm looking for a certain like intuition. I'm looking for a certain green light within me that says, okay, I'm emotionally safe with him.
Yeah,
I need to feel emotionally safe with you, because guess what? What if I start having sex with you and I get overwhelmed with emotion, I start to cry? I need to know that you are emotionally mature enough to know how to hold space for me, to know how to handle my emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I, what if after the sex, what if I get triggered or something like that? I don't know. I need to know that you can handle all of my emotions. So I'm looking for emotional safety. And so until I feel like I'm emotionally safe with you, then I'm not gonna want to have sex. So because I'm grown. Okay, I'm 36. You know what I'm saying? I
You don't
didn't
look
been
36.
I didn't been. What you say?
You don't look 36. You don't look.
Well, thank you. So I've been in the game a long time. And so I know the different mistakes I've made, the different reasons why I was having sex. I don't regret really any of it, but what I'm trying to say is where I am now, I care about that. And the second thing is I need to feel seen. You got to see me. You have to see me. You have to see me. And so if I feel those two things, then I'll fuck. And until then I won't. So I don't know if that would line up with your 2-date thing, but I'm not gonna betray myself to appease you, no more than you go betray yourself to appease me. So what I would say to somebody like you is what I said. I said, man, look, I don't know how many dates it's gonna take, but I'm telling you, go fuck some other bitches, which leads us into our non-monogamy conversation. So I was shocked when you commented on something I posted and you said that you're cool with your woman having other relationships, sexual or romantic or emotional, whatever, with men, and you having your relationships with other women. The reason why I was shocked by that is because you didn't present that on Pop the Balloon. On Pop the Balloon, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and this is nothing I haven't told him already. I was like, this nigga here is misogynistic. I can't stand his ass. That's really how I felt about you. I'm like, I'm like, he look good. Now, he about the only one up there that look good, really. That face, I like his face. And I was already like liking how you looked. And I was like, and I like the personality, like when you were dancing and shit. I'm like, okay, cool. But when you start talking about submissive and you make all the decisions and this, I'm like, get that whack ass nigga out of here. That's what I was thinking. But I have actually talked to you and for over the course of several days in the DM, and we actually agree on more than you would think. But I'm saying this to say, you did not present yourself as a man who would be okay with your woman having other men. So I want to get into that part of the conversation. So, but to finish the other part, it shouldn't really matter whether I'm giving you pussy or not, because I'm okay with you going to get other pussy. I would even tell you, babe, I really do like you. We're on the third date. I'm still feeling you out a little bit. I do want to fuck you. I am sexually attracted to you, but I'm still waiting on my intuition to give me the green light. But this is what you can do. You horny? Go and fuck that bitch and then come back to me. I'll be here waiting on you.
The thing is this. Depending on the girl, depends on how I feel about the girl. But one thing for sure, normally that's a girl that I might only have sex with, not more than that. The reason why is because I believe that when sex happens as soon as possible, it's not only about the sex, but it's about how she going to treat me if there's a relationship that happens, right? Because she's highly sexually attracted to me, and that's the reason why she had sex with me when I wanted as soon as possible. The chance of her treating me right are higher than if she waited a long time before we had sex. So that's why it depends. If I like the girl and I'm like, okay, she's cool, like she's okay, but she don't want to have sex with me for now. I mean, hey, okay. I mean, like, you text me whenever, you call me whenever, but I cannot see that woman as my potential girlfriend. That I cannot do that because a lot of guys that have been in like relationship with women that made them wait for sex, most of them are in a sexless marriages or sexless relationship because of the fact that they were agree that she made him wait since the beginning. And then she get comfortable with that, you know? So even if you allow me to, even if it's not even you allow me to have sex with other girls, that's who I am. And I'm gonna go have sex with other girls and I'm gonna let you know because I respect you and I respect myself. But it's not about having sex with multiple girls only. Is that finding a woman that aligns with you and that really likes you to the point where she cannot wait to get that dick inside of her. When she sees you on the first date, okay, she feels your energy. She feels that she can be safe with you. She feels that the man is emotionally stable. The man is mature. He's a leader, stuff like that. She see all those masculine qualities. And she's like, okay, this guy, honestly, I cannot wait for him to fuck the shit out of me. That's the type of woman that I want. You know? Now, the thing is this. I don't want to force a woman to have sex with me.
Of course.
You know, that's why a woman should have sex with me whenever she feel like it. Okay? No man should force you to have sex with you when he wants. Never. But if you don't have sex in the timeline that I have, according to my plan, my program, she's not going to be girlfriend material. She can be only sexual material shit. That's it. Nothing more than that.
Okay,
And that's the thing.
I
Because
understand. I
yeah,
understand.
and
That's how you
that's what we
feel.
call, and that's how we that's why we talk about the alignment. Like I have my program. My program is this and that and that. If she's aligned with me, she will fit with my program. If she don't align with me, she won't fit, and that's okay. I'm not judging her. She's okay. She has the right to do whatever she wanna do. You know what I'm saying? I like free. I like to. You already have that, but I like to give free will. You know, you do whatever you want. But one thing for sure, if you like me, you will behave accordingly because you like me. If you don't, you do whatever you want, and that's okay.
Okay, so and that, I understand what you mean, but it be different. God, boy, it be different shit going on. So we did talk about it in the DM. Shit, I be on these goddamn herbal teas. Sometimes I be cramping. Sometimes my fucking periods be all over the place and shit.
Okay, well,
Man, look, you know what I'm saying? So
it
sometimes
depends.
it's like not that. It's like fuck. I want
Okay,
to fuck you, but shit, I can't.
okay, but it depends. It depends. Like, here's the thing: if you wanna fuck me, but you can't, that's something else. You either have your periods, maybe you take some herbals shit that affect your pussy to the point that if you have sex, it's gonna hurt you. That is understandable, right? But if you can have sex with me, you can have sex with me physically. You can, but you choose not to because you want to make me wait. Yeah, that's not a good thing.
Okay,
Like
but I agree.
for my
Okay, so
program,
I agree with
that's
you.
not a good thing.
Okay, so I have a friend. We're gonna do me and her gonna do a podcast. A
Yeah.
podcast. She talking about she don't have sex with me until 2-3 months. I said, girl, grow up. I told her, I said, you need to grow up. Like, who
Yeah.
the fuck is what are you waiting that long for? That's stupid. That's what I say. So I'm not making you wait. So for me personally, me to you personally, I would not make you wait off of no respectability politics, off no, I want to be sure you don't see me a certain way. I really don't care how you see me. I care about how I see you, which means, so that's why I was telling her, I'm like, cause she was saying, men put you in certain categories, if they start talking to you about sex too soon. She got that kind of old school shit. Man, look, I don't give a fuck. I love her, but I told her, I was like, that's very pick me and that's male centered. And I don't really do that shit. I fuck when I want to. So, and I don't fuck when I don't want to. So I don't care. Again, I'm worried about the category I'm putting your ass in. Me fucking you on a first date is about what category I'm putting you in. Now, I ain't worried about the category you putting me in. What you gonna do? Think I'm a hoe? I don't give a fuck if you think I'm a hoe or not. Number one, I just don't care about men's thoughts about that. But what I love about you is you are definitely more progressive. Most dudes would say, well, she fucking me on the first date or fuck me too soon. She can't be girlfriend material because she fucking everybody else or whatever. But you seem to think the opposite. You would not consider her girlfriend material if she ain't fucking you soon.
I'm so sorry, but I didn't hear what you said because it was bugging on your side. You said a lot of things, but I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it because like it was lagging.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah. So you're saying that I was different because I was more progressive?
Okay, yes. So you're different because you're more progressive. So you already know it's a lot of men who think the opposite of you. Meaning, a lot of men feel like, if she fucked me on the first date or fuck me too soon, she a hoe, she can't be my girl, she can't be my woman because, she doing that with everybody. But so you're the opposite. So why do you feel, well, you already explained it, but I just think it's pretty dope that you're the opposite of that. You feel like if she not, it's a good thing for you if she fucks you fast. Where a lot of dudes feel like if they're not being made to wait, then the girl is not respectable.
Yes, because a lot of men, they hate themselves, and they don't even realize it. Because the thing is this, if you love yourself, you're going to want to deal with people that like to be in your presence. And when they like to be in your presence, everything is easy. Everything is effortless. When it comes to relationship between men and women, if a woman really likes you, she's going to be easy with you. She's going to be about what you're about. She's going to follow your lead effortlessly. So if I want to have sex with her, right, and she decides to have sex with me because she wants to, well, that also shows me that she followed my lead as well, right? It's easy, it's effortless, right? So that's why if she doesn't want to have sex with me when I want to, it's because that shows that she's not highly attracted to me, right? And that she don't like me. So why would I judge a woman that complies with what I want and that show me that she like me, she sees me as a king, right? Because I see myself as a king and she see that I am a king as well. That's why she's following my lead. Why would I put her as treat her as a whole, make her feel like shit? Why would I think her like that? No, the only way I should thank that woman is by always be consistent with her, giving her instructions and be there for her. And then the more consistent the sex is, the more our relationship can progress to, like, another level. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of men that say women are hoes because they give themselves too easily, those are the same men that will deal with a woman that will make them wait 3 months, and they will cheat on her with one of them hoes that they like to call so bad. Most of those men are just hypocrites. They're just hypocrite. They hate themselves. They don't know their value, and they hate women too as well, because a woman is really into a guy, she will be a whore with him. She will be a whore naturally. That's how it is. It's just we live in a society, in a monogamous society, that make women feel like shit when they have a high body count, or like they're easy to have sex with, because, like, it's easy for her to get men. No, it's not that easy for women to get men. It's easy for women to have sex with men, but to have a man that actually care about her, that want to lead her, that want to make her a better woman and stuff like that, it's really hard. You know what I'm saying? I just believe that that's a bunch of bullshit. And a lot of men, they also believe that they can control a woman passed by her body count specific number. Yeah, it's nothing to do with a woman's value, first of all. Second of all, that's none of the men's business, because we all have our own life and we all have our own experiences. And to the world, we're all non-monogamous creatures, which means that we are all made to have multiple partners, sexual partners in our life. So she's a human being. I mean, like, naturally, she's going to want to have multiple sexual partners in her life. And so the man is. The men is the same thing. So that's why I believe that men that judge women for their body count and that categorize women as whole are insecure, immature, and they should be avoided ASAP. Because if you deal with that guy, he's going to turn your life into a hell. I'm telling you right now. Okay, those are not men; those are males. There's a difference. There's a difference between males and men. And that's it.
See, that's how I'm gonna be with the AK-47 right there. You talking like that, I'm gonna be with the AK-47 with you talking like that. That is the sexiest shit I've heard in a very long time. It really is. Like, you definitely like that. Oh my God. I'm like my pussy got like a little bit, like it jumped a little bit, like as you was talking. It's like that is just very
I
that is
gotta
just
tell the truth, baby. I gotta tell the truth, beautiful. I gotta tell the truth. You know what I'm saying?
it's like so much we could talk about with that. I just see, I love it. I love that.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God. So I don't even know where to start. You said the stuff that I would say, like, that's pretty much what my whole platform is, saying what you just said, but it is always nice to hear it from an attractive man. Okay.
Thank you.
We don't, the sloppy ones, the ones that look like Biggie Small saying it don't really hit the same. But the ones that look like you saying it really does matter. So yes, that's true. So I don't even know. I have nothing to add. I mean, you really did say it all. Yeah. So you like a free woman. So
Yes.
basically, like, you like a sexually free woman who is not bound by societal norms. That's the only
Yes.
type of woman who would fuck with what you just said.
Yes.
If
Yes.
a woman is worried about societal norms and religion and all that, she's gonna be all uptight about what you just said.
Yes. I
Um,
mean, I think it depends on the level of attraction. For me, if the level of attraction is very high, right, then her fear of dealing with me versus a desire to deal with me, they will clash. If the fear of her to deal with me is higher than the excitement of her dealing with me, obviously, even though she's really into me, she's going to let the fear take over, because she's afraid of what people will think of her, what people will say of her, and stuff like that. So that's why she's not gonna do it. That also means that her desire for you is not that high, because if it was high, she will be motivated by the excitement of having sex with me over what people will think of me, because of the fact that I'm not monogamous and she can be non-monogamous too and stuff like that. So I think it really depends on that. But it did happen to me, and then I had to, disqualify some for that, because I know when a woman is really into a guy, it doesn't matter if the guy is a criminal. It doesn't matter if the guy is a known crazy ass motherfucker, is hated by everybody. He does some horrific stuff, to the world. If a woman is highly sexually attracted to a guy, she will have sex with him, she will deal with him, no matter what other people think. Because women are emotional creatures. They take decisions based on how they feel. So if the feeling of the desire for him is not as high, okay, versus the fear, then she's not into you. If she's into you, even if I'm dangerous guy, even if I could, end her life, even if I could, like, turn her parents against her or friends against her, she's still going to deal with me because she's so excited to deal with me because she sees me as a king. She like the way I'm making her feel and stuff like that. So that's simple. That's simple. No, that's what I believe in.
You have a lot of wisdom, because honestly, I really can't really argue with nothing that you're saying because it's fucking fact. It really is. Now, you can try. Some women try to fight the urge more than others. Some women will, because we have been conditioned to fight the urge. So another thing we have to understand is that there is, okay, so you know how there's certain generational trauma passed down to black men and black people from slavery, right?
Yes,
Certain trauma.
understand.
So it's a lot of trauma generationally passed down from women and their sexuality. Just like my Kenya, who I love dearly, just got done saying on one of her posts. She was saying that there is a cellular trauma associated with women and their pleasure. So even if she doesn't like you and want to fuck you, the cultural trauma says suppress, 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 because it's danger of being judged, danger of being hurt, killed, stomped and stoned and shit. Women, well, women have gotten killed. There's societies that cut off their clitoris, that cut off,
Yeah,
mutilate
yeah.
our pussies. You know what I'm saying? So it's a deep thing on why one would struggle with that. But you seem to want the women who have gotten to the other side.
That's it.
Women a little bit like myself.
Yeah, you already know, girl. You already know. Because you're aware for a lot of truth, a lot of women are not, they refuse to accept the fact that men and women are non-monogamous by nature. Like
True.
they refuse to accept that because they've been, programmed by society, religion, their parents to believe that monogamy is the only way. And monogamy is very, I say it's not natural because even if you deal with it, if let's say me and you are in a monogamous relationship, I can still be attracted to another woman and you can still be attracted to another guy. Now that proves that we are non-monogamous by nature. Now, most people, what they do is that they feel that urge, they try to control it, but then something happened. The boyfriend doesn't treat them as the same. The girlfriend doesn't treat them the same. They feel disrespected, and then guess what? The best person or the person that comes next to them that they really attracted to, because of that problem, they will slip up and have sex with that person, which shows that monogamy is not real. It's fake. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Now, if you choose to be monogamous, right? That's okay. Like that's your own decision, and then you're really about it, and you find somebody that really about it. That's cool. But I think it's very narcissistic to be the monogamous mentality is very narcissistic,
It
and it
is.
makes no sense, and it's very controlling, it's very toxic, because how can you believe? It's like you're telling me, okay, I'm going to eat the same fruit for the rest of my goddamn life.
Mhm.
It makes no fucking sense.
Mhm.
Now, the reason why I say that mangoes and soursop are my favorite fruits is because I'm eating apples, blueberries, strawberries, kiwis, but for some reason I always come back to those two. So because I learned to know what I like, what I don't like, right? And that's the reason why I'm able to come back to those fruits, even though I'm eating all the fruits. It doesn't mean that I don't like mango because I'm eating apples or oranges. But the monogamy mentality is like, oh, if you supposed to eat only apple and you eat grapes, that means you don't like the apple anymore. You're not a good person, and this and that, and that's create all that fakery shit, all this bullshit that comes with that, and then it just don't make sense. It just don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. People that lie to each other, they lie to each other forever. And then because of that, they cannot live themselves for real. They cannot be who they really are. They cannot be themselves. If I want to be monogamous, it's because I had the choice to be either non-monogamous and monogamous. And I experienced both. And then I decided to be monogamous. Okay, cool. But no, we've been imposed since we were kids that monogamy is the only way. God said that, religion said that, society said that, school said that that's the only way. While most people that are monogamous appear monogamous, right? They all have non-monogamous behaviors and the shadows. If you know the amount of people that have those behaviors, the amount of married women that are fucked, that are destroyed, right? And I have no problem doing it. And I love doing this shit. You know what? The reason why I love to do this shit is because of the fact that I'm giving a service to the woman and the husband, because that obviously she's missing something, and I'm here to to bring something back without him having to do it himself. So I'm giving you a service, man. You don't have to do it. I'm gonna fuck your wife for you, even if you know it or you don't. And then like once she come back home, she's gonna be all happy, and you didn't have to do anything.
I love
Right?
you. I think I love you. I think I love you.
I
I think
love
I
you
love
too.
him. I love him. I love him. I do.
So
And let me tell you what I love the most about this. If you were just talking about this from the male point of view, then I would be as impressed. But the fact that you are saying that that both women and men are both non-monogamous, and you support and understand that your woman is going to get other boyfriends, dick, relationship, whatever she got going on, or your woman, that is what has me over here busting nuts, and you don't even know I'm busting nuts. I love it. I love that you have owned that. We need more men like you who understand the fucking real shit. I mean, and what I love about this is I don't have to add anything to nothing you just said, because you be saying the shit I be saying, and it's a relief for me not to say the same shit all the goddamn time. You said it. Everything he just said is fact, and I love that he's applied it to women. So, and that's what I was telling you in the DM. I was like, so what? How the fuck did you get like this? How did you get to be so secure in yourself? Because everything you saying is from the man, a man that is so secure in himself. You not concerned about us being together and me having another man. You still love me and shit. Why are you like this? We need to teach
well,
these niggas how to get like you.
no problem. So myself, I've been to a lot of monogamous relationship in the beginning of my life, and then I always knew that it didn't make any sense, like it wasn't working because we all start well, and after that things get shitty, and after that it ends, and then it's the same cycle that repeats itself with other person. Then I went out and I sit back. I was like, when I got into a monogamous relationship, I'm still attracted to another woman. She's probably still attracted to another man as well. She'll probably act on that. And why can I act on it as well? So I was like, you know what? Especially after my last relationship with my baby mama, I was like, nah, I cannot keep living that life. Like me, deep down, I love women. I'm a lover boy. I have so much love to give to women that I want to deal with multiple women because I have a lot of love to give. So I was, you know what? I need to start loving myself by accepting who I am, right? Accepting the truth that a woman cannot be owned. A woman is not yours. That's why when somebody says, "Oh, that's my woman," you don't understand that you are setting up yourself for failure and for drama, because she's not yours. She wants to be with you for an amount of time that we don't know, but she wants to be with you, right? And as long as she does what she's supposed to do, that's cool. But you cannot control her, because as you has her own will, she has her own will as well. So if she want to deal with you today, she will deal with you today. If she don't want to deal with you tomorrow, there's nothing you can do about it. So I just learned to accept the fact that I have my own will, right? And the woman have her own will. And if a woman want to be with me, her own will be to want to deal with me, right? And that would be, and I will reciprocate that. Now, the thing is this: since we're both non-monogamous individual, because it's in our biology, I must accept another truth, that she might want to have sex with somebody else. And the fact that she's having sex with somebody else doesn't mean that that I'm less of a man. I have no value, this and that. No, it's just like that's in her nature.
Oh.
The fact that she can be attracted to me also means that she can also be attracted to another man, right? So who the fuck I am to prevent her from being natural in that way? I can't control it. I cannot control it. So that's why a lot of men in monogamous relationship, they try to control that by putting a hijab on her. You cannot go out. You cannot dress that way. You cannot go on girls trip. You can do all of that. And it might work for the beginning. But after a while, she gonna rebel you. She gonna rebel you because that's her natural, that's a DNA, that's her biology, that urge of being free, because we're all free. And that shit will explode, and she will suck that other nigga's cock, even if you want it or not. So instead of fighting against it, I'm like, you know what? Let me accept that truth, because the fact that I don't want to accept that truth shows that I'm lacking of self-confidence. I don't love myself. I don't accept the truth. I have a problem of low self-esteem. So I decided to love myself more, accept all those truths. And when you love yourself more, you also love women even more, because you understand that women are your reflection. And I'm like, you know what? I don't mind if she has sex with somebody else. In fact, if I really love that woman, I will want her to get fucked by other guys. That's true love right there, because what makes her happy is what I want. If her getting digged down by somebody else make her happy, if I really love her, I will let her do it. Like, because he removed nothing from me. The thing is this: as long as when she deal with me, right, she does what she's supposed to do. She follow my lead. She listen to me. Okay, she's consistent with me. She show me a high level of sexual desire, stuff like that consistently. I don't give a fuck about what you do in your own life, because the thing is this: you have to follow my lead, but that's only when we get together physically, like when we spend time together. But on a personal life, you do whatever you want. I cannot control you, baby. So that's the reason why I said that monogamy is toxic, because it gives you that false illusion that you can't control a woman, that the woman is yours or that the man is yours. And when reality show you otherwise, huh? You suffer, you scream and this and that, and that's an opportunity for you to learn the truth. But no, you want to do it again with somebody else. And then you want to do it again with somebody else. And again, and again, and again, and again. And then you say, men and shit, they're all liar and cheater. Women and shit, they're all liar and cheater. Hey, God created us in a way of like us being non-monogamous by nature. It's in our DNA and our biology. So let's just be grown adults, accept it, and love and learn to love in a deeper level, right? So when they do what they really want to do, it doesn't affect you. Because the only person that can love you for real is yourself. And when you truly love yourself, you put yourself first at all time, and you always strive to be happy. You also understand that the person that deal with you always put themselves first, and they want their own happiness. So as long as I contribute to her happiness, and she does the same, we're aligned. The day like she don't want to contribute to my happiness anymore, this and that, well, I'm gonna let her walk away, because I love her. I love her enough, right, to let her walk away from my life, because I love myself enough to disqualify her from my life as well. And also, love is powerful. Love is the real thing that unites everybody. But to understand the real meaning of love and the deepness of love, you need to go through some shit in life and then understand that, yeah, shit, like, I cannot control somebody. Like that person want to be with me, they will do right by me, but I cannot control the everyday action, you know? And that's the thing. So that's the reason why who am I to be like, oh, I can have sex with other girls, but she cannot have sex with other men. It might work in the beginning, even if I provide for her financially, this and that. But one day she gonna wake up, she gonna see a guy she like, and she gonna suck his cock. That's it. And she gonna get fucked by him, because there's nothing stronger than biology. Once you understand that, you're going to stop fighting against something that you cannot fight for. You cannot win. You cannot win. Even if she decides to be monogamous with you by her own will, there will always be something that will happen, something that will manifest inside of her for her to be like, shit, I would like to see I would like to feel how it would be for me to get fucked by The Rock, or for me to get fucked by Chris Tucker or whatever. Like he's here and he wants me because I have a husband. I can have sex with him. What the fuck? I only live once. It doesn't make sense. That's it.
Woo! Okay. And to be clear, you want the non-monogamous relationships, not just single life. You're talking about you cool with non-monogamous relationships. Boy, okay, look. I'm gonna see what the hell going on with these flights to Montreal as soon as we get off this plane.
You better book your flight as soon as possible. There's a guy, oh, you're talking about, if you know what I'm saying.
I can't even talk. I can't even talk. For you to, I don't even know what to say to you, man. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna look it down at this table and play with this pen right now, because I don't even know what the fuck to say. I don't know what to say, because you've said everything I've said. I don't have nothing to add to that, and that is so cool. I have shit to add, man. You are you whatever you deserve everything. You are the type of man that would actually deserve. I'm gonna talk about me. You're the type of man that I would give what you're talking about. You want that subservience and doing what you say. That's how. I don't know about these other bitches, but for me, how you get me to submit and to do what you saying and all that stuff is to talk like that. These other niggas out here would never get any kind of cooperation from me, because I think they weak.
Mhm.
If niggas don't think like you, they're weak to me.
Weak.
They do not deserve. I'm not gonna submit or respect a weak ass nigga.
Exactly. It makes no sense.
So you would get all that. You want me to make some tea and crumpets? I don't know what the fuck y'all be eating in Montreal. Goddamn me, croissants, whatever the fuck y'all be eating.
Oh,
I'm gonna do whatever. Yeah, whatever you want, you gonna get. That's just how I feel. Like you would get the consistency, the attention, the motherfucking AK-47, the Glock, the motherfucking licking balls, all of that you want, you would get from me. Based on everything you just said. You didn't got me. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I really don't. I really don't. Like, honestly, like, I'm a little speechless in a good way. I'm speechless because I don't have nothing to add because you said everything. And I'm over here catching the motherfucking Holy Ghost while you talking. It's like, oh my God.
I can tell. I like that. You're such a freak. I like that.
So
But
let's get this straight. You are brilliant in how you think. First off, you seem to be doing well financially. I don't know your life. We haven't talked about you and your money, and I have no judgment around it. But it seems like based on your Instagram that you can take care of yourself.
I do.
You don't seem like you would have a problem paying for dates and all that shit.
No.
Okay, so being a financial provider isn't a hard thing for you.
No.
And you are non-monogamous and allow your woman the freedom to be non-monogamous.
Yeah.
And you look good. So yeah.
Of course.
I've heard everything I need. This is a very important conversation because women don't believe that men like you exist. And that's why I knew I had to talk to you once you said that you accepted your woman getting freedom. And so I want to give you your flowers from the pits of the wombs of all of the women throughout history who have been oppressed. I need to give you flowers on behalf of all of us because we are out here fighting for what you're talking about. We are fighting. I'm fighting. My book, All Three of Me, is a fight. We fighting to get the understanding that you possess. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you do not have to be like you are. You can be a basic controlling, because you can say, I got money, I look good. I don't have to be fair. What the fuck? Because the world supports you being a misogynistic, weak ass, insecure little boy. That is what society breeds. So for you to have found a way out of that bullshit and to embrace and love and support women having their autonomy, their sexual autonomy, you are providing something that women rarely get. Women rarely, almost never, globally, generally speaking, we don't get to be sexually expressive, out loud, in collect experience, sexually free, and get unconditional and get love. A lot of men try to and even if they do love us, say that they're too scared to say that they do. It's kind of like they do love us, but they want to act like they don't. Yeah. You are out here in public and you deserve your flowers because you've taken the harder route. The easier route is to be weak like the rest of these niggas. That's the easier thing for you to do. You could just say, I'm going to get all the women. You don't get any of the men. I pay the bills. I'm going to control the situation. You can do that. And all of the men would respect you. Everybody it'll be praise. Yeah. That's how you're supposed to be. She ain't supposed to get no other freedom, just you. And so the fact that you're not doing that, I can't I can't fumble this. I gotta we gotta meet in person. That's it. That's how I feel about it. I can't.
You gotta do what I gotta do, baby girl. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
thank you for all of that.
I was already interested. We was already interested in each other. But after this conversation, I'm like, man, look, I can't be playing. I need to figure out what the fuck going on, man. In all seriousness, like, you don't. It's so much I could say. We got to do this again though, because there's so many conversations that could happen off of this conversation. But I believe in giving flowers to men like you, and I've told you that, like, it is very difficult to be a woman like me. It comes with pitfalls. It comes with a lot. It comes with judgment. Sometimes it can be lonely sometimes because it's like, it can be isolating. But I've always been the black sheep. I've always been look at my hair. I mean, that tell you everything. Like, I be the only one with hair like this everywhere. Like, no, I go out everywhere and I'm the only one that look like me. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been offset. I've always been to the left, always. And so, and even if it's not about poly or monogamy, when you're doing something different than the masses, it can be isolating. It can be lonely. Yeah. I don't care what it is. It can be entrepreneurship. It can be a lonely road at times because most people are not entrepreneurs. So it doesn't matter. So I'm just trying to say, like, I see you. You are so not what the fuck I thought you was. I will tell anybody. I was talking to my friend. I talked to my friend. I was like, yeah. And she was like, yeah, I was like, that is not how he is. Once you talk to him, once you actually talk to him, that motherfucker makes all the sense in the world. I actually don't have any real disagreement with really nothing you said, like on this podcast. Like, so,
Thank you so much for that.
it's
Thank
the
you so much.
truth.
I appreciate that, Queen. I appreciate that. And I also appreciate what you do. I like your content. I kind of saw a video a little bit on the Instagram. And then I like what you're doing in the book that you wrote is very interesting. I will definitely get into that. Take a look. But I do respect what you're doing because honestly, for a woman in this age, honestly, it's very hard to assume who you are because you will face critics. People will call you like a whore, will call you all kind of name bullshit. Well, deep down, those people they really believe in what you say, but they don't have the balls and the courage to accept it. You being able to do what you do, your content and stuff like that, and to get the attention of a lot of men that I highly respect. You know, I'm giving you your flowers as well, Queen. You know, and you're very beautiful. I can tell you take care of yourself. So, you know, keep it up with what you're doing for real. You know, so yeah,
Well,
I respect that. I respect that for real. I respect that for real.
man, I respect you. So like, yeah, and I appreciate it. I receive all of the flowers. So I just thank you for coming on, man. This has been the top conversation I've had. Like, now I know men like you. I know I'm close with men who feel like you, but like it's the passion. The passion in which you spoke about our freedom
Definitely.
is just I like, again, it makes me feel speechless. Like the passion. Because a lot of dudes are passionate about their freedom, but
Yeah.
you're passionate about ours because you're wise enough to know that a free woman, a woman that you're describing, can only really fuck with a free man. And you kept saying if he love himself, if he is confident in himself, that's the only way that works. And you
Yeah.
know that men aren't really free until the women are. That's another thing. They think that they're free because they controlling and they got all the money, and the woman is sitting over here in bondage. It hurts them too. They don't understand that it's hurting them. It's stifling them. It's not beneficial to them to oppress us. So until everybody free, the man ain't really free either. Like you just see so much. Oh my God, I cannot wait till Kenya sees this. I can't wait. That's just people I need to introduce you to. Anyway, so I'm finna get off. We gonna get off here, but I'm finna slide into your DMs again.
All right. No problem. We'll make something happen, baby girl. You already know. It was nice to talk to you. Thank you again for inviting me in your show. And keep it up, honestly. You're doing very good. You're doing very well, very great. Keep it up. I really, support what you're doing, honestly. I do.
I appreciate that. Where do you want people to follow you from, or follow you at, and all that stuff?
So guys, follow me on J Hypercars, right? That's my main Instagram. You can also follow me on Non-monogamy. We talk about non-monogamy and we show how we get that shit done. And also show men how to talk to women in the streets accordingly because women, they want to be talked to. You know what I'm saying? So as a man, you have to lead and take the initiative. So when you see a girl you like, you go ahead and talk to her. So follow us on Non-monogamy and J Hypercars. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you, boo. Yes.
You're welcome.